This MMA 30 segment is powered by The Gun Store. Next time you're in Las Vegas, if you want to shoot a real machine gun, do it at The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana.
There's one guy that's on there which is the most influential in my career that's not on that list that won the show, and that's Ross Pearson, because he's from like the same neck of the woods as me, and he's basically showed me and a hell of a lot of other guys that the UFC isn't an untouchable and unachievable goal.
I would say Forrest Griffin, because he was a nobody and just dominated. Yeah, Stephen and Forrest, they threw down. You know, they icon, you know, what we are now in the Ultimate Fighter, you know, so I'll give it up for them.
Well, definitely Matt Sarah has been the most influential. He's my coach. Learned a tremendous amount from him, and he's told me about his experiences with Ultimate Fighter, and I think I'm just trying to follow in his footsteps, do what he's done.
I'm going to say Forrest Griffin's been the most influential winner of the Ultimate Fighter for a number of reasons. You know, that fight with Stephen Bonner really helped launch the show. But on top of that, I mean, it was an all-out war, and it was a total inspirational moment and a fight. I remember actually where I was watching that fight. You know, it was kind of one of those fights and one of those moments.
Yeah, I'm going to be super excited to be just living in the moment and don't have to keep nothing secret. But at the same time, because the fights are live and the show's live, you've kind of got to be careful with what you're doing, because that stuff's going straight out there. It's not getting edited. It's not getting it made look pretty. It's not getting a polish on it. It is what it is. I'm going to have to be on my best behavior.
It's hard to say. If I could pick a team, who would I pick? I think they're both phenomenal coaches, and they're both phenomenal coaches, and you're here to learn. You know, you're here for the experience. So I think either one would be great. I don't think I could really pick a team at this point.
It really doesn't matter to me as long as we get awesome training, which I know we will. I really don't have nobody as a choice, because it's not my choice, so I just go with whatever they give.
Sit on the fence. They're both great guys. They both got great different aspects of the game, and both got they're the faces of it, but their coaches behind them that they're going to bring in, they're only going to develop a fighter, you know, and only develop me. 13 weeks of being with them, either of them guys, you're going to come out a better fighter.
I just want everybody to recognize how hard that I've worked for this, and I want them to recognize what my passion is. So that's pretty much all I can ask for.
What they don't know about me is just a guy from Guam, and I mean, everybody knows that I'm from Guam, and got nothing to lose and more to win, if anything, and that's just how I'm gonna take this into my game and fight hard and win this whole season. If there's anything that people don't know about me, they'll find out in the season and the shows.
Just want them to know I am the Ultimate Fighter. I want them to know I'm a good all-round fighter. I'm dedicated, and I want them to be able to see the hard work that actually goes into training for a fight. A lot of guys over where I'm from a bit ignorant what goes through all the processes that us fighters go through to get into a cage. A lot of guys buy tickets to watch a fight and they'll go, yeah, smash him, kill him, yeah, beat him up. Hell, I've been training for 2 months to try to beat this guy. Do you not think I'd be doing it if it was easier? Hopefully, like with the live show, people get to see how tough it is to train, how tough it is to diet, how tough it is to cut weight and actually fight, you know? It's a tough thing. People don't see the ins and outs. It's the loved ones, it's your family and your friends that really see like how much tough work goes into actually fighting. You're not allowed to party. You're not allowed to eat McDonald's and loads of fast food. And that's pretty much your life, the gym. So I want them to know that.
You got the same hair as him. And they just get to know me. There's a lot. There's so much. I think 13 weeks is enough time to really get to know me. And you know, everyone keeps saying just to be myself, and that you know, people like me if I'm just myself. And I think that's about it. You know, it takes a little while to get to know me, and I think that's one of the things that's good about me. Is once you get to know me, you like me. But I'm not going to go out there and just say something silly just to get, say something. I'll say something when I have something to say and, when it's meaningful.
Pretty go-getter. I don't talk shit or, unless it's like in a friendly way. But, yeah, I'm a pretty nice guy until you piss me off, I guess.
Has it ever, this issue, has it ever come up before in your fighting career with an opponent? Has a guy ever said anything? Has he ever said anything after a fight? Has it ever come up in that way?
No one's ever said anything to my face, but I'm sure it's come up. My manager's pretty good at, he deals with all that stuff, and I just focus on the fight, and, that's pretty much it.
Who's your manager?
Kirk Schuster.
Well, I think everybody has a past and everyone has a future, and obviously whoever it may be, he's here to fight, so he has to be a good fighter or they would have never picked him.
Gay fighters in MMA, each their own. I'm from New York. I've seen it. I've grown up around it. I mean, whatever. It's not my thing, but if it's their thing, sweet. I might feel a little uncomfortable in the shower or locker room, but hey, you know what? It's their thing. It's not mine, but it's their choice in life.
Would you feel uncomfortable with girls in your locker room?
Yeah, I'd probably feel the same way.
I mean, everybody has their own thing, I'm not nobody to judge another person. I let bygones be bygones.
No comment.
Do you think you would maybe avoid conflict as far as personalities conflicting on the show just because you know where it could go if, verbally if they kind of came at you?
No, if I think I'm right, I'm gonna stand up, for what I believe in. I'm not one to back down. I'm pretty soft-spoken, but I'm a firm believer in, stepping up, proving yourself. I guess that's why I'm here. I'm here for a reason. I want to be in the UFC and, fighting for that title belt.
This MMA 30 segment is powered by The Gun Store. Next time you're in Las Vegas, if you want to shoot a real machine gun, do it at The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana.